What's going on, good people? This is King Fitch. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me stop. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this backyard. Oh, looks like I need to put some more air. Got these M1 balls from Walmart. You know me, I work at Walmart. It's a little Spalding. I think it's a 27. That one's losing some air. For the dog. These things right here, where are they? They're somewhere, but they're called goat heads. Things always stabbing me in my feet because I wear just socks. This right here is my lab, my outside lab. It's pretty much the place that I've been over the years. This is where I relieve stress. This is where I train. Rest in peace to my old dog. Used to be his. You know, this is one of my original tripods from I want to say maybe 8 months ago, early 2020. Its leg is kind of messed up, so I have to keep it a certain way. But it's still pretty good, just collecting dirt outside. This has been my area, my sanctuary. Apparently I got this from the park. Nice little Franklin ball. Somebody left it, so I claimed it, yes. But all jokes aside, this has been my area, my place of, just to throw up some shots. Traditionally, I would take once a week, I'd say 150 to 250 or more shots in this backyard. Been blessed these past 7 years living out here to have a home that I can actually call mine. Coming from New York City, I grew up in projects, apartments. I lived in a few houses. But as far as what it means to have a home, it wasn't always the case for me. I definitely been through my kinds of struggles over the years, because that's just the way. When it comes to the game of basketball, when it comes to what it means to me, it's definitely my outlet. Even now, as I am 30 years old, I understand the importance of family more than I ever did before. Not that I didn't as a young kid, a young teenager, a young man. Now I am an older man, but I am still young, but I'm older, if that makes any sense. The importance of family, the importance of sports, just living a well-balanced life is super important in such hard times. You have people, they take this 2020 pandemic stuff, the mini celebrity death, the many hundreds and thousands of deaths for people that died from C-19. I can't really name it due to whatever reasons. When I upload these types of videos, could really spell it out. Can't even spell it out because of the way YouTube is. But my whole point is, cherish your family members, cherish those around you. Don't be so hard on others, because when you are usually hard on people, that negative energy could come back onto you. But not only that, you just don't want that type of energy around you. By you being a certain way to someone else, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not right. I'm trying to find the right words, but it's unjust to have such a personality where you're always angry, where you're always mad about different things. But I wanted to not only just talk about basketball, but the importance of this area for me. And not only that, find something that you enjoy. Because if you find something you enjoy, it brings you a sense of peace during some of the hardest times in your life. In order to be of peace, you do have to suffer. You do have to go through hard times in order to have a sense of purpose as to what it is you want to do in your own life. You're always going to go through hard times until the day that you die, until the day that you're no longer on this earth. But at least you want to have some type of positivity and peace in your life where it can kind of counteract or block out those negative times. So at least there will be that balance there where you're not constantly stressed over the things that are going on around you in the world. For me, my outlet has always been basketball. I played basketball for 25 straight years since 1995. I started out in elementary school. I started out just in the schoolyards in Harlem, New York City, Staten Island. When I was in high school, we had that. I mean, that was what, oh 04, oh 03, 95 on. Went to the same elementary school for like 6 years, and then I moved to Staten Island. Then I moved to Brooklyn. Then I moved back to Staten Island. I moved back to Brooklyn. Then I went to college in Long Island City. Then I moved out of the state. And I never stopped playing the game of basketball. I used to play baseball. I used to play other sports. But everything comes together, what I'm saying in this video, because you want to find something that you can call your own. Whether you play the same sport as other people, everybody plays a different type of way. Everybody plays a different type of position. My whole point is, find that inner peace so you're not suffering like everybody else is in this earth, like everybody else is in this planet, like everybody else is in this country, in this state, wherever you may be in the world. There are so many people suffering and very few people actually living, very few people actually enjoying life. In order to enjoy your life, you have to let go of those things that are unnecessary in your life, whether it's influences, other people, people that you feel may be bringing you down. Get closer with your family. But then again, it could be the very same family members that are bringing you down. My whole point is this, I like to speak wisdom, speak from my heart, because I've lived so many of these very experiences I'm talking about. I want to share those blessings, share that knowledge with you. I don't have the knowledge and intellect that my father has. However, I can definitely relate to many things. Homelessness. I can relate to unemployment. I can relate to, not having family members there for me when I needed them. I can relate to having family members there when I actually did need them and they stepped up. I can relate to being somebody that stepped up during some of the hardest times of his life for his own life. I suffered a lot over the years, but then I had great moments as well, triumphant moments. My high school graduation, 2009, 11 years ago, was one of the greatest years of my life. 2019, another great year. I graduated and finally got my associate's degree after 7.5 years of struggling and going through personal depressions and helping my mother. And I no longer have a relationship with my mother. I'm being real with you. I'm giving you the real me because I want people to succeed. Everybody's so angry. Everybody's so evil. Everybody's so mean to each other. We can't be that way if we want to succeed as a human race. Not just a race of one nationality, ethnicity, or place of origin, but as an actual human race. We have to succeed in order to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. And know this, we can live on this earth for an average of 75 years or less, or even more. There are people blessed enough to live over 100 years old, let alone 110. And that's very rare. And there's people that drink alcohol and they live to 110. That's God. You don't know. Sorry, I had pizza. My whole point is this. Never give up on those who don't give up on you. Find something, whether it's basketball, find an outlet that can help bring you some type of peace. Be positive in a world that is already filled with so much negativity. Because if we're not positive in a world filled with negativity, that negativity will take over our bodies and kill us faster than we want to be killed, faster than we want to die. I'm sorry, it sounds harsh, but I'm being realistic. We are slowly dying every day as we continue to get older. That's just genetics. That's the way of life. Our cells die, other cells are formed. But as we get older, it takes longer for cells to regenerate in our bodies. The whole point is just find that outlet, find that sense of peace. For me, it's basketball. I love it. I love the game of basketball because it not only brings me an outlet. I'm good at it. I'm damn good at it. But I wasn't always this good. I played for years, 2.5 decades, and now almost 26 years as I enter 2021. I am now officially 30 years old. I've been 30 for the last 5 days, a little less than a week. I'm blessed to make it. I am now entering my 4th decade of life. That is 4, because I was born in 1990, exactly, but that December 11th. I lived until 2000, and I became 10 years old that December 11th. I became 20 in 2010, and I just turned 30 5 days ago in 2020. And this now, 2020 on to 2030, and then I turned 40 in 10 years. God's will, I have officially lived 29 full years of life. I am now in my 30th year, my 4th decade. I'm super blessed. I don't take it for granted. You cannot rush the process to this thing we call life. Because if you rush the process, there will be dire consequences. I'm not saying I'm going to punish you. I'm saying maybe God will. Maybe something may happen that you don't know could happen years, days, hours, seconds from now. You cannot rush the process. Take every day as if it is your last. Cherish the moments you have with those who cherish their moments they have with you. And that's all I have to say. I'm going to end this video on this note. Ball is life. Ball is life. Ball isn't just all in life, but all jokes aside, just whatever you can get from this video, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Cherish those moments, because not every not every day is guaranteed. You guys have a blessed one. Love y'all always. Appreciate the subscribers. I really do care about y'all. I care about people even if I don't always know them, because I want to see goodness in this world. There's too much negativity, too much craziness going on, especially 2020. This year needs to end. My goodness. Have a good one, y'all. Please like, subscribe, share the video if you found this interesting.